There might not be 21st century learning space that you might like. Hello, welcome to another edition of the Superintendent Spotlight. I'm Mike Kurtz, Superintendent here in Wichita Falls ISD, and we've been spotlighting some of our district partners that work with us throughout the district on operations and things like that some of you may not know. Today we're honored to have with us Stacy Gould, who's the account manager for ABM Services. And ABM Services is our outsourced vendor for custodial services here in the district. So you're new to this position, Stacy, but you're not new to WFISD. Tell me a little bit about your time here in the district.
I've been with the district for 3.5 years and recently was promoted to account manager in September.
Okay. And so account manager, what does that mean? How many campuses do you ever see? How many people do you ever see?
I have 147 employees, 29 school campuses, and then we have the maintenance building and food service. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And so those people you oversee, some of them work during the day, some of them work at night. So talk about the different roles that they have.
The day shift is 6 to 2:30 a.m. or 6 a.m. to 2:30. They take care of your campus during the day and take care of your children while they're eating their lunches and their breakfasts. Any problems that arise during the day, taking care of the restrooms. And then our evening shift is 2:30 to 11, and they clean your classrooms and take care of your building, your hallways, your gyms, your all the restrooms. They do your final clean to be ready for the next day.
Right. So often Brady Woolsey, our executive director of operations, and myself, we do walkthroughs on campuses in the mornings before students and staff get there, and these older buildings shine. And it's really awesome to see that even though they're old, even though they might not be a 21st century learning space that we might like to have, they're still clean. And, and I think that's a big deal.
Yes.
So flu season's among us. It's here. So what extra precautions do y'all take in the custodial services to get our buildings ready for that?
We have a disinfectant that we use, and we wipe, of course, all the contact surfaces, the desk, the handles, and then I've even stepped it up a bit and had them start mopping with it. So we're going from the ground to the top with the disinfectant to see if we can help with that. And then
same thing, water fountains, bathrooms, everything, locker rooms.
Everything.
Everything in the district is extra cleaned and disinfected because that's a big deal. What can parents or staff members do to help during this time?
I think for parents is if your child is running fever, don't send them to school.
Right.
Teach your children, wash your hands, cover your coughs. Because they're always touching things. They're touching walls. They're touching everything. So keeping our hands clean and keeping our germs to ourselves, possibly.
Right. I think that's a big deal because I think if you just think about the things you touch every day and just washing your hands on a regular basis. We have hand sanitizers throughout buildings that students can use, and so just maintaining personal cleanliness definitely helps with the spread of germs and things like that. Awesome. So we just had Thanksgiving break, and we had a week off from school, and which was nice, and everyone enjoyed that. However, I don't think ABM took the week off.
No, we didn't. During our breaks, this is when we do a lot of the deep cleaning. I did several walkthroughs and noticed some things, so we did a lot of washing walls.
Right.
You will find rooms that need a little bit more attention as far as floor work. So we'll go in and top scrub or strip it and re-wax it. We do a lot of the really deep cleaning is done during this week, our rugs and things like that.
Right. Okay. Well, to me, your staff do an awesome job. Everything about them and their dedication and so many of them, they really own their buildings and they own their spaces that they clean, and so I appreciate that, and I know it's often a thankless job, and people notice it when it's not clean, and people tend to forget. Wait a minute, it got cleaned somehow. So I definitely get that. Anything you'd like to add that maybe you think people need to know about ABM services and your roles here in the district?
I'm just really thankful that WFISD is a great partner for us. We're hoping that we can continue to work with y'all for long term, and we've actually added a few more supervisors in the community.
Yes.
So that with it, will help with the monitoring the schools as well. Just really like to thank you for the opportunity to serve y'all.
Well, great. Thank you, Stacy.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
your time.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much.